私の知らぬ影の城、私が有する影の城。空より来たれ、ここへ来たれ。ゲートオブスカイ、私に勝利をもたらしなさい。
What's up, KitaSean? KitaSean here. So we're gonna go ahead and do another servant spotlight video, and it's gonna be on the beautiful and amazing Scathach Skadi. So before we talk about Skadi's skills, what teams you can put her in, what CEs are good for her, I want to go ahead and talk about why players compare her with the all-in great Merlin. So whenever a new support caster comes into FGO, a lot of players like to compare that new servant with Merlin, and the reason why is because Merlin is the OP support caster in this game. So this is going to end up being a mini Merlin spotlight video, but Merlin is definitely the better support caster in this game, and the reason why is because of all his skills and his MP. They benefit everyone in this game. It doesn't matter if they're quick, art, or buster. He makes everyone better, and yeah, he works better in buster teams because of his third skill, but because he can increase attack for everyone, he can apply invincibility and critical star drop rates for everyone. Then he can also debuff the enemies. His MP gains heal and MP gauge for 5 turns, and you can spam that. So yeah, Merlin is definitely hands down the better servant, and he again works with everyone, when Skadi can only specifically work with quick servants. So if you're going to compare Skadi with another support caster, maybe Tamamo might be that right servant, because Tamamo specifically works with arch servants. So again, Skadi is a servant that works perfectly in quick teams. Her first skill, Primeval Ruin, proves that. It's a single target ally skill, increases quick card performance for 3 turns, level 1 30%, level 10 50%, and increases quick card critical strength for 3 turns, level 1 50%, and level 10 100%. So this is where a lot of Skadi and Merlin comparison comes in again. So Primal Ruin is basically a quick version of Hero Creation EX minus the healing, and the critical strength only works on quick cards, but 3 turns, unlike Merlin's 1 turn when it comes to critical strength. But that critical strength actually works on any servant. So overall, yes, Merlin's Hero Creation EX is better, but quick servants benefit more with Skadi's Primal Ruin skill. Freezing Blizzard B is an AoE enemy skill that decreases defense for 3 turns and decreases critical rate for 3 turns, both of them at level 1 20%, at level 10 30%. So personally, I don't think this is a skill that you need to prioritize. You can definitely make this last, but it's still a really good skill, especially when it comes to the quick teams. Quick servants rely on the crit strength in order to do all their damage, and using this skill to decrease the enemy defense will allow them to do more damage towards them, and it will allow you to get more crit damages as well, so that you can gain MP gauge. So yes, this is definitely a really good skill that works in quick teams, and yeah, I do agree that there should have been more to this skill, but I think it's still a really good skill to use. Wisdom of the Great God B+ is a single target ally skill that increases MP gauge level 1 30% and level 10 50%. Personally, I think they could have added more onto the skill, and honestly, I think they will later on. They'll probably add some more stuff, like maybe MP strength up or something like that. I can definitely see that actually. That would have been nice, honestly. But 50% is huge, and you can definitely pair this up with Primal Ruin. Put Primal Ruin on your main attacker, and then gain some MP with the crit damage you do with that, and then of course use this to regain the MP. So basically it is possible to do MP loops, especially if you have double Skadi in your team. Her class skills are Territory Creation EX, increase art card performance 12%, item construction A, increase debuff success rate by 10%, and Core of the Goddess A, apply damage plus 250, increase debuff resist by 25%. Skadi's Noble Phantasm is an art Noble Phantasm called Gate of Sky, increase critical strength of all allies 3 times for 5 turns, apply evade for 1 time for 3 turns, apply death immune 1 time for 3 turns, and apply damage cut for 3 turns with overcharge. Skadi's deck consists of 2 quicks, 2 arts, 1 buster. Quick does 4 hits, arts does 3, buster does 4 hits, extra does 5 hits, and her Noble Phantasm does 0 hits because it is a support type Noble Phantasm. So I've been saying this all video long, Scathach Skadi works best in a quick team, and she's obviously going to be your support, so you need a main attacker who is a quick servant. There's a huge list of quick servants that you can use as a main attacker. Achilles, Dantes, Berserker, Lancelot, Fran, both classes, Ishtar, Rider, you have Parvati, Okitasoji, Jack the Ripper, Medusa, you have Ushi Wakamaru, both assassin and rider. You can also bring in Sasaki Kojiro if you want to. You also have Parvati, who got a huge buff from this. Kintoki Rider is also a good one. Heroine X Alter is also a really good one. There's just a huge list that I'm pretty sure if you can name a quick servant, then yeah, they're good to go. As long as they have an attacking MP, unlike Osakabe Hime, then you should be good to go with that quick servant. So now that you have Skadi as a support, and you have your main attacker who is a quick servant, who's gonna be that third servant in that third slot? Honestly, you can put anyone in this slot. Personally, I like to put another support in this slot, and someone that can gain crit stars like Sherlock Holmes is a really good one. You can also bring in Waver, who's actually my personal favorite. MP up, attack up, defense up, crit damage up, and also his MP super good. Waver overall a really good support, and of course another Skadi for those double Scathach Skadi teams. And of course, because of her, you can actually do MP loops. And of course, Waver works perfectly in these double Scathach Skadi teams as well. Take a look, I actually have an example. If you have Dantes, it is possible to MP loop with both Scathach Skadis in your starting lineup. You just have to skill him up all the way. Unfortunately for me, I don't have him skilled up all the way right now, but I have seen videos on Twitter and YouTube of him MP looping with both Scathach Skadis in the front lines. When it comes to CEs, I think anything that gains stars is a good choice. So 2030, obviously my #1 choice. There's also Trick or Treatment if you really want to use that. But yeah, anything that gains stars is definitely a way to go. Probably crit damage also, and maybe even MP up would be nice as well, so that you can use her MP. But I think anything that gains stars is probably the best CE for Scathach Skadi. So that was my spotlight video on Scathach Skadi. Now, I know a lot of players really love to compare both Merlin and Skadi. Honestly, don't. They're not the same at all. Just look at their skills. They're totally different. Yes, Merlin is better, but Merlin is very boring to play with. I said it. Merlin is super boring. If you want to play that boring FGO, don't think about anything game, then use Merlin. But if you want to see something flashy, you want to have some fun, you want to see that awesome quick team shine again, then use Scathach Skadi, because I personally love the quick team. I've loved it since the beginning. I'm really happy that we have Skadi. So yeah, Skadi definitely, in my opinion, super fun to use. If you want to use Merlin, go ahead. I'm not saying it's wrong. I just think it's really boring to play with Merlin nowadays. Like, double Merlin is the most boring thing ever. I said it. But yeah, Merlin, like, I just try to stay away from Merlin in general now, because it's just like I'm not having fun when I use Merlin in my team. So yeah, I just think Scathach Skadi is a lot more fun. Using Tamamo is a lot more fun. So yeah, they are team dependent on, like, they only work in quick or arts teams, and that's the thing what I love about them. I think that's what makes this game so much fun. Like Merlin, yeah, he's awesome, but I just think Skadi and Tamamo are just a lot more fun than Merlin. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys want to see any other servants get a spotlight, comment down below and tell me, and I will make it in the future. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this helped out a little bit, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters.